As I was perusing this newly acquired volume, The Return of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, as I was rereading The Solitary Cyclist, it's a reread. The Return of Sherlock Holmes. Let's let that be the volume for this week. Kinda in remembrance of Nelson Mandela, as I was reading something that I had heard earlier today, was the demise of Nelson Mandela. And you know, I've known the news, the part you read in the news or the television, printed matter, that part is what I would have to base my opinion of Nelson Mandela's life was. And when I heard of his death earlier today, kind of reflecting backwards, do you know that I could not find any remembrance of anyone ever saying anything at all bad about Nelson Mandela? I think he's one of the very few persons that in the news I would tender that Nelson Mandela was one of the very few, the only one that I can recall to mind. I discussed it earlier today. Let's say kind of to blame it on, I'm not going to blame it on the duct tape girl, but let's just say we did. Just imagine if we did. Nelson Mandela. I never heard anything the least bit amiss. On the same token, I have heard numerous dignitaries, news reporters of all types. Not once have I heard a bad thing from Nelson Mandela. You know what I mean? He served time for what he believed, got that over with, went on to be, in my opinion, just the part that I know, me personally, here on site, I would say Nelson Mandela was a pretty good guy. I would say he was probably one of the few people that actually done some good. Leave a comment. From here on the east coast of Arkansas, Nelson Mandela, rest in peace.